What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Prince B, and today we are here with a special video featuring my Jeep SRT8 2007 6.1 Hemi. And we got a little modding thing going on right now where we're going to be putting a cold air intake Mopar edition on this thing. So hopefully it does pretty well, We're going to be testing to see if this thing does performance numbers, if it looks good, and if it sounds different. But first off, we're going to get this thing inside of the garage, and we're going to do a little sound test for you. So this is the old air intake system. As you could see, it's a little twin air filter going on. It looks amazing, don't even get me wrong, but it's horrible for the car. It's damaged. It's black. It used to be red. The new one's blue because, well, Mopar. But other than that, it's not supposed to look like that. It's horrible. Doesn't even help the car, and I just have to take it off to show you guys how bad it looks. This is it. It's extremely dirty. It looks cool, don't even get me wrong. It used to be red. Now it's black. Look at that. It's been repaired before. It's damaged. I can't even use this thing. I mean, it's K&N. It used to be good, but it's not anymore. Anyways, we're going to try and put this thing on. We're going to follow the instructions that they sent with it. And hopefully I can do this because I ain't got no knowledge. Not going to lie, though. This thing was pretty fun to do. It was like Legos. But these rubber pieces were the hardest thing ever. Other than that, these tubes and everything, just plug and play, just straight up connect it. Although I should have followed the instructions, which I didn't because I thought I could do it. When I went to put it on, it was the wrong way. So follow the instructions. Right here, I kept rushing myself because I had an hour to get to work, but it's cool. I had it in the bag. The 6.1 though, let me tell you, this thing already sounds good. So I'm hoping the cold air intake make it even sound better, but I doubt it because you can't even hear it over the exhaust. But I'm also hoping for performance, because always want faster. Right here, the hot wire sensor, whatever you call it, this thing was the hardest thing to do. Not even WD-40 worked. Here we are. Maybe plug and play, but this thing was hella hard. Good old cold air intake Mopar. Sound test time. Oh my days. And I have to go to work. I was on a time crunch. Honestly, there's no difference, but it's still cool. I mean, Mopar cold air intake ain't the worst thing you've ever seen. So it's cool. We still mess with it. Get some driving tests going though. So this is a sound test on the highway. Has a whistle to it. I not like a supercharger, but I don't know how to explain it. I'm now hearing this too. Man, I realized that was just the exhaust. It's not the first time I've heard something like that, so it was not the cold air intake. I mean, it sounds cool, but it's literally just the exhaust. Traveling to school right now. Yeah, nothing too crazy. It doesn't have a huge sound difference, but what it does have is way better response time. I can't explain it because I'm not a car expert or anything mechanically, but the response is insane compared to before. But yeah, nothing too crazy. So after driving this thing, is it worth getting a cold air intake
on your SRT8. Yes, because you get a small number of horsepower increase, like a 5 to 20 maybe. I don't know the exact number. It's around there though. But this thing was being suffocated. The air filters were bad, but this new one is amazing. The like response time on this compared to before is like 5 times better. Like I would step on the gas and it'll be like a slight delay before, but now when I step on it, it reacts. So I would insist, it's a nice little mod you could do. Only took me about an hour to do, so it wouldn't be too much time for you guys, especially if you follow the instructions like you're supposed to and not be like me. It might take you less than an hour because it's really just plug and play. The hardest part is just getting that hot wire sensor in, and that's pretty much it. Those 2 rubber pieces are probably the hardest thing, and maybe trying to fit it in flush, but other than that, this thing is perfect. Like, it's amazing. I would definitely insist. I hope they all enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next video.